Coming up next, we take a look at the final engine in the Century Club series. Stay tuned. The Century Club 773 Hudson, the fifth in our Century Club series. Now, some people might think I saved the best for last. I don't know. I think all these engines had something special to offer. But I must admit, there's something about the 773 that collectors just love. And this 464 engine is perfect to end this series. Now, the 773 Hudson didn't have a Century Club inspired passenger set or a set of rolling stock, but I think I've come up with a pretty unique concept to put behind it for running around the layout. Now, along with the 773 Hudson, we'll take a look at what they called the early Bird Boxcar. Now, I don't know if they gave this to you or you had the opportunity to buy it when you signed up early for the Century Club, but we'll take a look at that. And also, of course, we'll take a look at the 773 Commemorative Boxcar. I'm going to go ahead and put it on the layout, and we'll take a closer look.
The early Bird Boxcar. This car was available to purchase to those who signed up to the Century Club within a certain amount of time. It was another perk of getting in on the action early. These used to command a high price, but can be found for about $75 now. On the left is a Century Club banner with the years Lionel had been in existence at that time, 1900 to 2000. The right-hand side features a metallic-looking Circle L logo. As with all the boxcar offerings, it is highlighted in the Century spotlights. It certainly is a must to go with all the other commemorative boxcars. The 773 Hudson commemorative boxcar, like the others, celebrates its namesake engine. The left side features the Lionel Century Club Circle L logo, along with the original's build year 1950 and the year the Century Club version was built 2000. The right side shows the 773 emerging from the Century spotlights. The spotlights are a continuing theme throughout the Century Club. Lionel's 5th Century Club 1 engine, the New York Central 773 Hudson. A 464 scale-size locomotive that boasts all the charm of the 1950 post-war classic with an updated electronic control and sound package. From the classic jeweled marker lights to the detailed boiler front, the Century Club Hudson definitely shines. The 773 also boasts the Century Club exclusive gold details of the decorative bell and whistle. The Century Club Hudson has large drivers with magnet traction, a pull-more motor, variable ash pan glow, and 1 chuff per revolution with a puffer-type smoke unit. The Hudson cab includes 2 figures, the cleanest engineer and fireman crew I've ever seen, as well as a flickering firebox. One of the biggest features on the 773 was the addition of the wireless tether between the engine and tender. I believe this is one of the first locomotives with that feature, allowing Lionel to drop the large wired tether between the two. This is standard now for almost all the steam engines with a few exceptions. The large tender with its 6-wheel trucks is a perfect complement to the locomotive. New York Central is boldly displayed across both sides. It contains the Railsounds electronics and speaker. Like the previous tenders, the Century nomenclature is on the rear, and it has an electrocoupler to be able to be operated from a Cab 1, Cab 2, or Cab 3 app. The Century Club New York Central 773 Hudson is truly a Lionel classic. Lionel did a great job updating it with TMCC control and Railsounds. It has become, in my opinion, one of the more popular engines of the early 2000s and still commands a decent price on the secondary market. And wait till you hear that whistle. All right, now that we've taken a close look at the 773, why don't we fire it up, listen to the whistle, bell, the crew talk, and tower comm. And I'm going to do the whistle last because, in my opinion, it is one of the best whistles of that era. So I set the stall already. So let's go ahead and get her going here. Listen to the bell first. We'll listen to the crew talk. Let the blowdown go. And of course, we have road-specific tower comm.
NYC 773, you are cleared outbound.
And now, again, what I consider one of the best whistles of the era. Awesome whistle in my opinion. So let's go ahead and move her out.
The Century Club 773 New York Central Hudson, the fifth and final engine in our Century Club series. I don't think Lionel could have picked a better engine. And what about that iconic whistle? Stunning, just a stunning engine. So let's go ahead and wrap up this video. The 773 New York Central Hudson. What a great way to close the book on this series of videos for the Century Club. We've seen the 671 turbine, the 726 Berkshire, the 2332 Pennsylvania GG1, the 2333 New York Central F3 ABA set, and of course finally the 773 Hudson. And of course, pulling around all those commemorative boxcars was a fitting end to this series of videos. Now, we also got to see some Century Club inspired rolling stock and passenger cars. And when we thought an engine needed something else, we found a set of passenger cars in the way of the F3s and New York Central to pull around that fit perfectly into the post-war style of the Century Club. I really hope you enjoyed watching these videos as much as I enjoyed making them. It's always great to get the older engines on the layout, run them around the layout, let them stretch their legs, and remember, kind of like the magic the first time you put them on the tracks. And the Century Club, to me, is really magical. So before we wrap up, we got about another month of summer, and then we'll kind of start returning to our train rooms, our basements, wherever our layouts are, start getting ready for the holidays, start working on the layouts a little bit more. And I'm hoping to get in the train room more. I certainly want to make more Base 3 tutorials, and I think for our next train video, I got something fairly unique, and I think you're going to like it. So, until next time, if you like this video, I'm going to ask you to punch the like button. If you're not a subscriber, please consider subscribing. We'd love to have you. Click that bell notification button so you know when I upload new videos. And finally, please comment in the comments section. I read every one of them, and I reply to every one of them. So until next time, I hope you have a great rest of your summer. Looking forward to the fall York, and happy railroading.